Right. Okay. Good. Let's, with minimal noise, move you over there. Right. Lovely. Okay. Good. All right. Bonjour, people. Let me just link. This, is that possible? No, I've stopped it. Technical difficulties. Technical difficulties. Technical difficulties. Go from there. Right. Gotcha. Okay. Hello. Right. I must admit that amazing song I just did was not of my invention. But there we go. So, oh yes, no, that's quite, yes, good. Right. Can't actually hear myself talk. Turn down a little bit. Okay, so, hi. Hello everyone. Basically, I don't know what this is all about, and I'm just going to see what happens. Like, good fun. Otherwise the stream will be really short if I just go straight for it. What's Typhoon Nemo? You know what? I have no idea. That's part of the fun. Oh, I'm afraid... firstly, hi. Loads of people really quickly now, so I'm glad for that. Thank you. My answer to all of you, asking, I guess, in the most innocent and kind way, are you excited for Best of the Best? No. I don't understand why I would be so excited. I'm sorry. I just don't get it. I don't know why I would be so amazed. No. It's not that one, is it? No, is that what you said? Relic! No! This was the thing! Now, I know I'm being vague, but does anyone remember the videodic masterpiece that it obviously was, right? The videos I didn't get round to making in 2018. Anyone remember that fantastic creation? I'm overselling it, but I like the fact that it brought together things that I never managed to do in full. That was where I experienced the relic cyclone, right? And that is, Huskers has tripped my memory here. I don't remember you making a thumbnail for it, but you've reminded me that I actually once had a go at it, explaining why it's not new, but why I nevertheless don't understand what it is or anything about it. If I end up... Yes, that was the one. Oh, I thought you meant for a relic cyclone video that never came out. Yes, right, that thumbnail. Yes, good. That's on a video then, up. So, if I sound increasingly like Jeremy Clarkson as I talk like this, it's because I'm cancelling Amazon Prime as soon as I can, and so I'm watching episodes of the Grand Tour on loop. So I will probably end up sounding like Jeremy Clarkson. Sound like Jeremy Clarkson, like that. Yeah. Okay. Get to the video, block capitals. Let's address the issues with that. Aggressive tone, block capitals. It's not a video, block capitals from my point of view. Impatience, the triad of badness. Bad. Right. Okay. So, no, I do really sound like Clarkson, don't I? It's dreadful. Oh my god! What is this relic cyclone? What an absolute load of rubbish. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, not this again. No. Not this again. Don't call it stop calling it a video all the time, you guys. Honestly. This is the worst joke in the world. Right, flipping, flopping. How many energy are you? 200, but you're not no continues. Isn't that exciting? Right. Now, there are strats from people, but I don't want to do that yet. I want to find out about it in an exciting way for myself. What was this? Oh, I remember what that was for. That was for the third dimension. Yeah, good fun. Right. Okay. What is like the start of a strat? I don't know. What was I using for uncanny? I probably dismantled it. I've definitely dismantled it somewhere along the way, which is sad. Okay, no need to spam. Please and thank you to you. Oh! Triple figures! People have come for my Clarkson impression, clearly. Or because it's the weekend. That would probably make more sense. Yes. Bonjour and hello. Right. Yes, no. No, yes, no. I can't even... Alright, I give up. I will put in cat jobs, alright? But please stop. I will ask you for the strat, right, when it comes to it. Okay? I will. But for this moment, I just want to see it for myself. Otherwise, there'll be no substance to this stream at all, will there? I will have nothing to do and nothing to say and nothing to be. And that's no good. So in answer to your question right then, shall we tell you the strat? No. No, I don't want you to. I want to experience it firsthand in a very exciting way. Technically secondhand, but the first hand was such a long time ago that I don't think we can count it. Right. Fun. Let's give it a go. This song now is a remix of Lost in the Rhythm by a man that DJ would call James Fruit. For some reason I find that funny. It's quite funny. Ah, relic. Relic. I've only had a tiny drink. I'm more... Sod off, honestly. What are we doing? What are we doing? Oh, right. Okay. Good. Hello. Right. Good. Okay. Boy, I tell you, that boy can move. I've been twisting and turning around in my Jimmy Choos. You don't feel so alive. The boy sure knows how to twist and jive. In my sight. Dancing ready for that pause button. I tried. Turns out I know far fewer of the lyrics to Lost in the Rhythm than I thought. So I guess that's a sort of voyage of self-discovery. Right, let's go again. I did get... Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. One nice thing I've been told. Other than, oh, put this in! You're useless! You've spent 5 seconds on the stream not putting the strat in! Who do you think you are? Right. A compilation every time I do mini covers. Would love that. Honestly, that would be great, wouldn't it? Great fun. Let's keep our boy alive this time. Yeah, we gotta get another guide on guides reference into this video, as you like to call it. Pete's sake. That look in his eyes made me sure we'd be dancing till the dawn. Boo-doo, boo 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 slapstick! Flip's sake! Honestly, what do do I pay you for, Slapsticks?
You don't pay me anything, like your thumbnail artist.
Alright, calm down. You got me there, Slapstick, alright, fine. You got me there. Here's a question. Once I get my PC up and running again, would you like me to make a transition screen for when you're forced closing? Wow. If you want to do that, Huskers, you know the deal. I'm in no position to be able to pay myself, let alone anyone else, but if you want to be so fantastically generous, I would very much take up your offer. Thank you. So this electro swing playlist, basically, well, I sponge off the Deezer subscription of David. We all love David, even if you don't know who David is. Just a good person, generally. This is a YouTube-only electro swing playlist. And the idea of that is that these are all songs that aren't on streaming services. Like Lost in the Rhythm is on Deezer, but Lost in the Rhythm Pisk remix, which I have to be very careful in saying, which is the one you just heard, isn't. Even though Pisk themselves is on Deezer. Weird. Anyway. And there are things like that, as well as the entirety of Peggy Suave, which you're listening to part of now, isn't on streaming services. And so I have this YouTube playlist for all the stuff left over that I like to listen to. So I thought we'd give that a go. Oh, hello, Chappie. Well, I guess you are evidence that we got further than we did last time. Brilliant. I explain all of that about my playlist. And what do we get? Sing Creeper Our Man. Actually, I wonder how many lyrics I could actually manage. But it's electro swing at the moment. Would you recommend Evangelion? I would. Would you like to hear a suggested watch order from me? Because I have a watch order I think is a good idea, and I can tell it to you if you're interested in hearing that. No. Brilliant. I would have rather you said yes. I actually feel a little bit attacked there that you don't care. But your choice, I guess. Please give order, I'd like to watch. Thank you. Right. Because I like giving out this order, right? Oh, that makes me sound like a sort of army general or something, doesn't it? Anyway, no, I do like giving out the watch order because I think, you know, Evangelion is fantastic, but there are bits of it that are just so mind-bendingly awful that you struggle to work out how the same person who made the best of it managed to possibly make the worst of it. So, my proposed watch order is... Obviously, you start with the series, the TV series, the main article. Episode 1 to 24 of that, just watch straight through, as you probably expect. Then watch episode 25 from the film at the end of Evangelion. That provides an outside perspective on episode 25 and is good. When you make it to the end of episode 25 within the end of Evangelion, stop. That will leave you about halfway through the film. Do not, under any circumstances, continue. You will be confused, disappointed, and will wonder why you ever started watching Evangelion. Then, after you've watched episode 25 from the film, go back and watch episode 25 from the TV series, and then stop immediately. And that is my watch order. That's people laughing with their new knowledge when they've found out my watch order and have asked for it, he says passive-aggressively, knowing again that it's completely up to the person deciding, but still annoyed. Right. I like to think that my watch order will help people enjoy Evangelion more, and not be sucked into the parts of it that are dreadful. Nice music. Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? It's Peggy Suave. We like Peggy. DJ was here. I'm sure he'll be happy. None of that fat rat dubstep that he runs away from. The great beasts of creation. You got a drink? My throat. Any anime that you watch besides Evangelion? No. I'm afraid not, no. Other than 2 episodes... No, oh, don't knock yourself, Roog Spook. Right? 2 episodes of One Punch Man, 1 episode of Pokemon. Oh yeah. And they say I'm uncultured. Unbelievable. That didn't work. Wish I had your watch recommendations for Evangelion. I was confused watching it through for the first time. Thank you. We got some rep, as the cool kids say, for my Evangelion watch order. I appreciate that. So we got too much BM for my watch order, as the kids would also say. I say kids. I learnt the acronym BM from Clash Royale. Oh, we won the battle, let's give him some BM. I'm doing the emotes from Clash Royale. I mean, it's going to be very difficult to communicate through the medium of audio, but that was what I was trying to do. It's the guy who donated $100 to Reddit again! Hooray! With the strap! Well, I'll forgive you in this case, because you paid to show it to me. I'm just playing around with the energy I've spent for ages before we, do that, because otherwise the stream would just be over before we started. Thank you very much for your donation. Use Dark Cat and Dark Laser for an M-Weekend combo. Right, okay. Good, thank you. If you like Peggy Suave, you might also like Electro Velvet or Swim Growers. I know about Swim Growers. Haven't heard of Electro Velvet though. I will register an interest to look. Hopefully I remember. Will this stream be deleted? It will be if I accidentally compromise myself in any way. Say something I later deem to have been incredibly badly misjudged. Or like, I don't know, have a go at you all when I shouldn't, or, something like that. I don't know. Something like that? In that case, yes. In other cases, it becomes a heckin' archive for enjoyment, he says in a hopeful tone. I was waiting for the boss shockwave, but that technique really hasn't worked. News to you, baby. I ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere. He says, I ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere. News to you, baby. I ain't going nowhere. He ain't going nowhere. They ain't going nowhere. How was your day, Reg? Ooh, how was my day? Not very productive, I must admit. Spent most of it watching read a chapter of my book, which is always good. I feel cultured when I read my book. I mean, I'm happy for a book chat if anyone's interested. I'd love a book chat, to be honest. Your vids are the best. Keep up the good work. That's very kind of you. Thank you. Can you do a video tutorial on Ogre Island? Because I'm stuck on it right now. I'm afraid Ogre Island was a ridiculously almost impossible thing for me, and I would very much not be able to make a tutorial of any use on it. What are you currently reading? Book question. Love it. Thank you, Bertie. Right. Oh, that's a good name. I don't think I've come across a Bertie in the stream before. Aye, Bertie. I don't know why I said aye. There we go. It is, actually, you know what? I'd be up for a book talk. Loving this. Right, some of the chat will know. We've talked about the book before. What book am I reading at the moment? It's the same book as when it was when I last told you, so it's not a trick question. Fate Stay Night is a recommendation for anime. Okay. Between your two answers so far. There we go. Yes. You got it. You nail on the head, Bertie. Nail on the head. Honestly, love a book chat now. This is my new thing. L book chat. I don't know where we go from there. I guess you have to ask me sort of placating questions about what I'm thinking of my book. So I can't think of what to say. I don't think I'm able to just launch into conversation about that sort of thing. Book club. Yeah. It's a literature club. That wasn't even deliberate. Look at that. Look at that. What's your favourite book genre? Ooh. That's like interesting. I don't know. Because I haven't read books in like ages. You know? I don't know. I've read Game of Thrones in the sense of a Game of Thrones, as in just that book. I have read... Well, I used to read a lot before I became an uncultured YouTuber. Get a real job. But I don't know. I don't know, to be honest. I don't actually know. I guess dystopian ones are quite good, but then War of the Worlds was absolutely dreadful. Possibly the worst book I've read. How you're able to make a story of Martians invading incredibly dull is quite an achievement on H.G. Wells's part. I guess I must commend him for that. You're now reading Hunger Games, right? Well, yes, second one. I am indeed. Yeah. I've heard it's a new book that's just come out. I'm trying to make a joke about my lack of recency when it comes to like everything. I hope that came through well. But yeah, that's what I'm reading at the moment, and I'll be rewatching the films as I go. I haven't actually seen one of them, so there will be some newness in there for me. Percy Jackson. Oh, I remember when everybody I knew was reading them lot. There were these book crazes people went through. Book crazes. Back when we lived without mobile phones. Ah, those days. He smiles romantically. It was so lovely when communication was more difficult. Oh dear. I don't know. You tend to get romantic about anything that's just like happened before, even if it was just life being more difficult. Favourite film gender? I don't know. They can identify however they like. I'll still watch it if I'm interested. Oh! What's that currency? I'm afraid I won't know how to pronounce your name properly, but I'm going to give it a go. Arpad Soz? Something like that? Let's find out what half is. Because that's... No, don't say that's what I usually do when I'm unhappy, because that's probably like culturally insensitive. What currency is half? Currency. I don't know. It's not a great exchange rate. Hungarian forint. Ah, well, I haven't heard of that before. You've introduced me to something new. If I may... 200 half to Great Britain. US dollars is what we need. 66 cents. Well, thank you for that, Arpad. Thank you for introducing me to a new currency. And thank you for your donation. Have you read the Horrid Henry books? Oh, I had a Horrid Henry book once. I did. I really enjoyed it. And as I was actually watching the TV series, I remember seeing some stories that I was like, yeah, I remember them from the book. Most notably, perhaps, the one where they go out to a fancy restaurant. They all get given food they don't like, and Henry eats snails. And just laughs at stuck-up Steve as he eats the snails anyway, despite Steve being a bumbling bloke who annoys everyone. Flipping Henry going for it there. No, I haven't heard of that, but I hope you're enjoying your book. Graham Greene. Do you live in Europe or somewhere else? Who knows? Brexit? No, yes. The continent, certainly. The Union, who knows? Right, okay. Regular user donations to buy cat food? Oh no, I'm tight with that sort of thing. I don't do in-app purchases. Very occasional platinum ticket, that's about it. Should have seen my video moaning about in-app purchases very recently. No, I put them all in savings accounts so that they can gain interest and turn into a larger amount of money. I like to think I'm responsible with my dosh, if like, nothing else. Why you said those bad words in the last Doki Doki episode? I warned you. I warned you. And yeah, I'm an absolute mad lad like Henry. Also, you don't have to be French to eat snails. I've had snails. It was at one of those restaurants attached to a Premier Inn once. And it was alright. It was a starter, and actually, you know what? It was like a sort of snail, looked like a creme brulee. Wasn't a dessert, but that's what it looked like anyway. And it was perfectly fine. They tasted flavoursome, but not nasty. So, it was, yeah, good. Good. It was good. I enjoyed it. Don't be put off by the idea of it. Lovely to catch a stream on a rainy day in the US. Ah, well, hello to you and your rainy day in the US. I'm glad you're here. But was the restaurant French? No, it was probably like a... I don't know. What are they attached to Premier Inns? Like Brewers Fairs or something like that. Some run-down British chain. Definitely not French. No. Premier Inn, not Premier's Inn. Oh, le Inn Premier, oui, the best hotel I've ever seen, if you'll permit the characterisation of a French accent. No, that's not a Premier Inn. It's it's a lower key affair. Now, Premier Inns, no shade on them, as the kids would say. Perfectly great. But they don't have high society restaurants attached to them. I want to visit the UK if I could. I'd like to big up the UK. There's certainly good elements to it. But unfortunately, we do have a bit of a knife crime problem. Sorry about that. I do not involve myself in any of that. And also, there's a lot of political discourse, as you can probably know. And what else? It rains, but I mean, I prefer rain to blazing sun, so that suits me better. I don't know. If you still want to go after that, it's fine. You know, a combination of imminent danger, depending on where you are, and Brexit, if you can handle that, you're going to love the UK. What's your favourite weather? My favourite weather is sunny with a noticeable, fairly strong breeze at about 23 degrees Celsius. Very specific, but that's my favourite. I have had time to think about that. My walks to education. Has to be a breeze though. Absolutely hate hot weather because no, I'm not gonna talk about sweating. That's but I don't like it anyway. It's Arpad again with what must now be about $1.30. So thank you for that. 400 huffs. Love the fact it's a huff. What a 3-letter code to have for your currency. Thank you for that. I wasn't at Area 51. I read a news story though. I read a news story that said over 3 million people registered an interest in raiding Area 51 and 75 people turned up. Oh dear. Whoa, what's this one? Ah, A Friend Like Me. Now this is Sim Gretiner again, but a remix of that Blue Man from Aladdin. I say Blue Man because you may be able to tell I've never seen Aladdin. 10,000 years and give you such a crick in the neck. Ah! We're back, ladies and gentlemen. Hi, where are you from? Actually, I don't know if I'm supposed to be broadcasting this on the stream. That might be something Sim told people not to do. If it is, I apologise. Now, these streams aren't monetised. I think that Sim said you use these sort of Disney ones at your own risk, because Disney might, I don't know, come in and melt you, or, I don't know, whatever they do to people who infringe their copyright. Melt you. What am I talking about? But yeah. He's literally called the Genie. What? How would I know? I haven't seen Aladdin. I know nothing about him, other than that stuff about Justin Trudeau pretending to be Aladdin and getting in trouble for retrospectively having done that. That's all I know. I find out about Disney films through politics? Yeah. Yeah, I do. Do you prefer watching strats beforehand or experiencing the level? For video quality, and as in me being interested in the subject matter, definitely trying out the level first. That's why I gave one go to Debut 2, Debut Dabs Back again, before streaming it, because I didn't want to stream the excitement of it, and it was a huge disappointment to me when I tried the third dimension, not realising that it would have like spoilers in it that I could have been excited by in a video. That was a bit sad. Yeah, okay, fine, I did know he was a genie, but I didn't know what he was called. From a very cynical point of view, doing it all by myself does make the videos longer, or make there be a greater number of them. Do you ever rewatch your videos, Crikey? I've rewatched Bahamut Quest, because I mean, most of that actually isn't mine, it's just me saying a Bahamut a couple of times. I don't particularly like listening to myself, no. Maybe in like the little shorter, the shorter ones. Oh, yes, actually, you know what videos of mine I have rewatched? Not the sort of longer Let's Play ones, because obviously I've had to watch them through several times editing it. But what I do enjoy rewatching is those little, like, 2 or 3 minute update overviews I did. So it's like, 6.4 begins with a new rare ticket for the update. Wow, thanks Ponos. Quick cut to the next thing, and I really enjoyed that. Oh, let's stop the chat for a minute. Greetings from Spain, Regit. Can you speak some Spanish? Ooh, ooh. By the way, any tips to beat Fish Maniac? Right. Firstly, thank you for your €10. With a weak pound, that will do me absolute wonders. So thank you very much for that, for your €10. Can I speak some Spanish? Right, I took German over Spanish, but you've paid. I will give it a go. Most of it comes from Dora Explorer, my Spanish knowledge. Okay, so one thing I know is putting dad after things is like the sort of the ness of that, the itty-ness makes it into a noun thing. You know, I'm like almost like the study of. That's what I noticed when looking at some stuff David had done. I don't know if that translates into roughly anything at all, or if I'm even remotely close to being right. So, hola, buenos dias, buenas noches. No, I don't know what it's called, but you got squiggles over an N. So you got senora, senorita, niño, boy. Crikey. On the map. No, that's English. No, sorry, that's it. I hope that's satisfactory trying, though. Amigo! There you go. Why didn't I remember that? Yes. Right. Okay. You know what I mean about dad, though, right? Like, you put dad after something, and it's like the... I can't remember what David was... Enye. Okay, thank you. Yeah. Are you going to try and change your strat, or is it just a nice talk? I'd love to just have a talk, but I bet people would leave. I'm pretty sure I'm the map is Spanish. But yeah, no, that was my best... No, not Baghdad, as in literally the letters D-A-D after some kind of Spanish noun is like the nus of it. Like height in German, so gesund is healthy. Gesundheit is health or healthiness. In the same sense, it's like height from German is like dad in Spanish, I think. Anyway, that is the sense that I'm trying to get across, basically. That was my best go on Spanish. I hope that was satisfactory. Yeah. Ah, you like the cold, I like the cold. Certainly over the hot, anyway. I don't cope well with extremes of temperature, like, generally at all. But equally, much prefer the cold to the hot. You can warm up a lot easier than you can cool down, right? Oh, I mean, you can use alcohol to warm up, you can use tea, coffee, hot chocolate, so many things to heat up, but cool down, flipping water, ugh. And then you're still sweaty anyway, and it's nasty, horrible. Anyway, right, do you like tea? Yes. If so, what tea do you like? Right, I'm going to be very specific again, like I was with the temperature, I'm afraid. So, my favourite tea is from Twinings, but it's very specific. It's English afternoon. I know how like rural is Reggit, honestly. But it has to be in an envelope because that actually brings out the flavour in it. And it's the most beautifully refreshing tea you could ever hope to drink, and it's amazing. But Twinings don't sell it. It came in a special pack for like Crimbo once. No, I don't know why I thought calling it Crimbo instead of Christmas, you know, bring on the Crimbo. I don't know, I guess I'm trying to be down with the kids. Anyway, point is that it came in like yeah, enveloped tea. Very fancy, very sort of wasteful in terms of packaging, though hopefully recyclable. And just the most wonderful thing, but they don't sell it, they only sell it in tea bag form. And I've had it in tea bag form, almost no flavour to it. It's gutting. What about oolong tea? Oh, what, like Yuri with a oolong tea? Yeah, I actually have some oolong tea. As you may know, because I think it was in one Doki Doki video once. Right, okay, gotcha, with reference to Professor Catjobs. It looks like we're still trying with this strat. But yeah, no, oolong tea for me is very, very weirdly earthy. And, you know, I don't particularly like that in a tea, but equally, it's drinkable for me. It's drinkable. I would have it if there was no tea on offer and I wanted a cup of tea. Well, no tea on offer other than that. Oh yeah, you had to see my hand, didn't you? Because I was making tea. I don't know. That must have been a horrible fright for you. Right, okay. Favourite herbal tea? I think the only herbal tea I've had is chamomile. So I guess that by default. Chamomile and honey, perhaps. I tried that and that's just sort of sweet and nice. I'll have a chamomile. I find that it tends to go cold very quickly, which is weird because it's like the one tea I drink that you don't put milk in. Yet it seems to go colder than anything else. Quicker. I don't know. It's all science and weird stuff like that. Wait. Pause button. Right. But yeah, no, I can't speak for any others other than that. You're my favourite Euro. I appreciate that. I'm not sure what that means, but I really appreciate it. You know one thing I wondered when I was watching a Chawesy video? He was drinking coffee, and I thought, actually, there's a lot of different ways of making coffee, and a lot of different ways you can have your coffee. And I thought, right... Oh right, Relic Cyclone does low damage. Oh, we don't have a Bahama, but we'll try that this time round, and then we'll probably have to give up this strat anyway. Is coffee a thing you like? Well, I'll get to it, right? So, I wondered, how does Chawesy like his coffee? And I asked him in the comment section. I still don't know. Maybe he replied eventually, but I don't know if he has. I don't think he has, but how do we think Chawesy likes his coffee? And in answer to that question, heck yeah, right? I like coffee. Gotta go see you. Have a nice time wherever you're going to. So, yeah. I very much like, coffee, but it only in a very specific way. It has to be black. I absolutely hate coffee with milk in it. I cannot drink it. I think it's disgusting. But some people cannot stand black coffee. So it's black coffee, I'm in trouble. Black coffee, I see double. Ooh, 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 ooh. How am I gonna get home? Electro swing song. Anyway, point is, very different types of coffee. And I was just thinking, how does Chawesy make his? And how does Chawesy like his? Does the boy like pizza? Oh, flip. Do I like pizza? Honestly, like, yes. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I love pizza. I think I'm having one after the stream. If I achieve good things in this stream, and I can look myself in the eye and say, you know what, yes, you deserve pizza. And I buy cheap frozen ones, not extortionate takeaway ones, and I love them very much. I am in the camp that thinks that pizza with pineapple on it is disgusting, but if you like it, good for you, that's perfectly fine. Oh wow, Weaken really does have a massive effect. I see what you guys meant. Yeah, okay. Well, let's try that one more time. Why aren't you trying to beat the stage? Oh, I am. Just with a lineup that won't beat the stage. Making use of my 200 energy, yo. And beefing out the stream somewhat. And doing idle things so I can talk. Barbecue pizza's amazing. Yeah, nice, nice. I put spinach on my pizza to feel healthy. Nothing like putting broccoli on the pizza. He's going to make an Inside Out reference again. But spinach on pizza works well. Makes me feel healthy because there's something green on it. Probably doesn't actually work out that way. But pizza isn't really that bad for you without necessarily much added to it. ASMR eating video. Pizza Cat review was an honest review of a pizza cat and a pizza. It was not ASMR. ASMR is actually a reaction and not a thing within itself. So joke's on you. That's what I found out on Radio 4 relatively in recent times. That ASMR is actually the response. How you feel when it's a response that's triggered by certain things. It isn't the thing that triggers. Does that make sense? So I guess using that logic, it might have been ASMR to some people. Alrighty, okay. I think we can just leave that there. Didn't work for me when I'm making a pizza. Have you got a pizza plate? And by that, I mean what we have in this house here, from which I'm speaking to you, is a big round pizza plate, and it's got lots of holes dotted in it, and that's to allow the heat to rise through so it doesn't have like a soggy bottom. If you don't have one of those, just put it on directly on the tray of the oven and don't put it on a cooking tray. Otherwise your pizza will go terribly wrong and it will be very sad indeed. So if you don't have a pizza tray, just put it straight on the oven. I'm all about being resourceful and never spending money, so just putting it on the oven works too. Also, the thing with pizza trays, you have to remember to like spray some oily stuff on it, because I keep forgetting to do that and half my pizza gets stuck to the tray, which is very sad. Big 8 Regit, alright. Alright. Yeah. Mig 8's. Mig 8's Gant Scoot. That's like quite good, isn't it? I think. Oh! It's ended. Oh, of course it has. It's 9 o'clock. Right, well, sucks to be us. We can have a chat instead. Ha! A chat. Love a chat. Speaking of chat, actually, it hasn't ended. Oh, you're right. That's annoying. It hasn't. It's still there. Battle Cats has lied. Okay. Speaking of chat, there's an Indian dish called chat that I love as well. Don't know if any of you have heard of it, but it's amazing. It can be made with like samosas and stuff, but it's basically, principally, just loads of different yogurt and spices, usually over samosas and that sort of thing. And oh my god, it is glorious. Absolutely glorious. Love it. Thank you, Vinay, for the backup there. It's lovely, isn't it? Fantastic. Doki doki when I can get around to flipping doing it. It is great with samosas, isn't it? That's where I first tried it. Samosas, yogurt, spices. Oh, recommend it to anyone. And you know what? If you want to try something vegetarian, because you suddenly feel for the animals, chat is a good place to start. Brilliant. With like a veggie samosa. Amazing. Right. You can dictate the strap to me now, guys and gals. When guys and gators wanna dance, it's 5 in love. We're always ready when push comes to shove. Sorry, just singing different electro swing songs over the one that's already playing. Highly unprofessional. Ah, and Jace appears. Just in time for, I don't know, chipping in, I guess. A chat about how wrong you are about veganism. Go on, Huskers. Go on. Explain to me what you mean. Because at the moment, I don't actually know what you mean. Because that could easily be like irony or like anger, rage, a personal vendetta, a meme. I don't even know. DJ loves this song, and it's a good one. It's an Odd Chap remix of The Little Man Who Wasn't There. A Bahama is apparently a thing, and meat shields are not a thing. I couldn't see him there. Oh wow! DJ is here, just in time for a song he likes. Look at that, DJ. Yeah, this is my YouTube only electro swing playlist, meaning one's not on streaming services. Do you have a pet? I do not. I have a plant though, and I'm working on looking after that. But I'm not great looking after myself, so looking after other things probably would not be great. That's why actually I don't think I should have children or be a teacher, because I would probably do them a disservice. Same applies in, I guess, similar sense as a sentient being to a pet. A plant, you know, I can try out on, and my plant is doing well, if anyone was planning to ask. Thank you. Lovely plant. I don't know what it is, but I know when to water it, so that's good. Power of Darkness plus Cat High. Crikey. That sounds exciting. Probably is. Right, anyway, let's scroll down to the bottom of the chat. Meme. I thought you were a vegan advocate, Huskers. But I'm also kind of glad you meant it as a meme, because, I mean, my point of view on veganism isn't that people shouldn't be vegan, just that people who proselytise veganism, which means to tell other people to be vegan and that they're basically going to hell if they're not, aren't really with much ideological basis to say so. Now, vegetarianism, however, I think there is a very good argument being vegetarian. But I mean, I'm not, like, fully vegetarian. Working towards it, though. Maybe one day, by the time we run out of meat. Right? Oh, a tiger. Ah, you guessed it. Right, okay. Effect? It's going to be effect, isn't it? Like I saw upon the stairs, the little man wasn't there when the day, oh, I wish he'd go away. Were we at Weekend? No, we weren't. I'm imagining things. Oh, I was right, they are under effect. Look at that. Aha! Cat tie is one of them. A tiger! Wow! Fantastic. Oh no, that was my Ken Doherty impression. I don't know why I'm doing that. Fantastic snooker I seen over there. Fantastic. That's World Championship winning frame right there. Thank you. I'd be amazingly surprised if anyone knew who I was talking about when I say Ken Doherty. Commentates over the snooker. No, just me, okay, right. On the BBC. Yeah, just me, right. Okay. It's fine, it's fine. A razor, not Manic Mohawk. Okay. Gizo a pizza for other enemies. Well, seeming, as I'm having a pizza tonight, hopefully, if I ever get around to it. We'll do Pizza Cat. People are going to be like, well, I was pretending to give you that choice, but no. Okay. Hold up, is this song Grumpy Shark? Yeah. Very good, DJ. Can you work out which Grumpy Shark song it is? Yeah, bang on. Absurdist Extravaganza. Very good, DJ. Very good. Very good. Quite very good. Is this just a chillax day, or do you have pizza on the regular? Oh, what an interestingly phrased question. I think I know what you mean. You mean in the sense of like, is that what I usually have for dinner, right? Yes. If I had loads of money, my staple meal would be a Chinese takeaway because I love that very much. Then curry, then pizza, and alternate between the three. Typically, I do eat what I like to eat. Going to university soon, I will have to actually make myself what I like to eat, which might be an interesting one. I'll be able to report back to you on how that happens. Probably will just eat nothing and starve because I won't want to spend any money. True story. Maybe the occasional McDonald's when I cave, but other than that, just avoiding spending money so much that I starve. I can genuinely see that happening, which, you know, is slightly worrying, but there we go. But yeah, no, eating generally, what we do, which I would recommend for anyone here, right, if you eat chicken, is not to buy, like, breasts of chicken, thighs of chicken. What you do, buy a large, or even extra large if you can find it, roast chicken. Cook it, and then have a bit of it for that meal you've cooked it for, perhaps, like a roast, and then the rest of it, cut off the chicken, put into a box, let it cool down, refrigerate it, and then bring out that chicken to put in other meals. Thus, you already have cooked chicken, so you can put it in a sandwich if you want to. You already have pre-cut chicken, so you don't have to prepare it. And it is so much cheaper than buying extra bits of chicken. So I don't actually eat much chicken when I have chicken. I just try and make it last throughout the whole week. But buying a large chicken for like £3 something, and that lasting you the whole week, is probably twice as good value for money as buying just other bits of chicken for each meal. You do that too! Get in there, Bertie. Yes. Thank you. Love it. Right? Anyway, that's my chicken speech. I'm glad it has actually interested so many people. I just wanted to share that because I think that's a brilliant way to save money on getting yourself some chicken. Right. Okay. I'm telling you. Ah, it's Lucas. Did you hear the thing about chicken, Lucas, or would you like me to reiterate the tip? I guess we should check if Lucas eats chicken first. Oh, Jace. Playing with fire, Jace. That was very close. Well, if you say so. Are you happy with that now, Jace? Have we got your approval? Always welcome chickens. Right, Lucas. To save money, buy yourself a large roasting chicken on your shop. Cook it. Have what you want of it at that point for that meal. Then take the rest of the chicken out. Or off of that chicken. Let it cool down, refrigerate it, and then use it for other meals. Far cheaper than buying lots of smaller different bits of chicken for different meals. And Bertie does it too. So there you go. I'm not going to do any true formings in a stream if I can at all avoid it. Oh, I forgot to tell you, Reggie, have you heard of that one German titled song that Wolfgang made with Weihnachtsmann? Have he made two? What, like Tauwetter, or do you mean Die Nacht ist nicht allein zum Schlafen sein? Because I have listened and enjoy both of them. Yes. I like Wolfgang Anyway, yeah. Yeah, that one. Die Nacht ist... Hang on, let me pause the music for a minute. So I said, Die Nacht ist nicht allein zum Schlafen sein. Die Nacht ist nicht allein zu do. Ein Schiff ist nicht allein zum Haben da. Do 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 do. It's a classic, that one. I like it. I do like it. That's a good one. Anyway. My do-do-do was because I hadn't detected what he's saying in the journal at that point, which is usual for me. I very rarely understand song lyrics. Thank you for reminding me, DJ. Flippin' sake, I do need to listen to a Caravan Palace song. I keep saying I'll do that. I might have heard the name, but past the name, I don't think so, and I'm not sure if I've heard the name. That might just be me thinking I've heard the name when seeing it there. Are you going to play yet? I was waiting for approval. Did I get approval? I think the Battle Cats creators never thought a streamer would talk in a stream about cooked chicken meals and swing songs and singing in Deutsch. Isn't that a triad of goodness? We had a triad of badness earlier, but I think that is a triad of good. How to save money and make it easier for cooking your chicken and making your meals. Good electro swing. Good German electro swing. Which is also good electro swing. Wait, you're using power-ups? I don't know, Lucas. Am I? I feel like you should probably decide. Why not? Okay. I'd rather not Ultramax Slapstick at the moment, or anyone, or talent anyone at the moment, unless we fail and really feel the need to. Because I'd prefer that to be kind of video stuff, because it's a bit more momentous. Rich Cat plus radar. Oh, we're getting something out of it. Sounds exciting to me. Yeah, I can spare a radar. I haven't put a radar on in ages. Yeah, I don't spend them, Lucas. What would I spend them on? By the time I converted to spamming... Oh! Thanks, DJ. DJ's wished me happy birthday. Thank you. By the time I converted to spamming on these Lucky Ticket stages... By the way, Metal Week starts on Monday. Woohoo! I had already got all the treasure I would need. So I just stocked up loads of treasure radars, basically. You ever roast a chicken on a big roast stick over fire? Oh no, I'm not al fresco like that. I try and make things as easy as possible in the oven. But you know what I do with the oven? I put things in the oven and then turn the oven on. I feel like waiting for the oven to heat up is a huge waste of time and electricity. And I just adjust the cooking time a few more minutes more and just put it straight in the oven and then turn the oven on. Don't know if anyone else does that, but I feel like when I realised about doing it, what a useful thing to do, surely. So like a 20-minute pizza that I might be doing, I put it straight in the oven, put on 25 minutes and let the pizza heat up with the oven. Thank you for all your happy birthday wishes. It's very kind of you to wish me happy birthday. It is indeed reputed that my birthday is on the night referenced in the song September, and apparently the Battle Cats anniversary as well. Pretty good. Right. Thank you for all your kind words. Crikey, well, you sound very resourceful, like Katniss in my book. There you go. Thought I'd find a way to reference it. My book. No one else has read The Hunger Games, you see. It's very niche. I wouldn't try and foist the huge price for pizza on all of you, but thank you. Oh wait, so you don't have like literally any anti-relic cyber cat jobs? No. Oh, Chawesy, hello! Thank you, that's very kind of you. Thank you for wishing me happy birthday. You're not, like, available to talk, are you, Chawesy? Because I remember the last time you came in the stream chat, you had to go and save the world or something. But if you are available, more than happy to have you on. And I'm sure everyone else will be as well. Please, it's getting boring. I'm gonna try not to be offended. I'd still give Rodeo a talent, but if you really don't want to, then dump in Sniper Cat since Cat Jaws won't stall forever. Okay, I will explain my reasoning to you, Lucas. I'm happy to. My reason is that I prefer to talent or something like that in something more momentous like a video, because I wouldn't be expecting people to just watch through stream archives to find when I did that certain thing. And picking it out of a stream, knowing from the debut one, not great quality. See, this is why I look. I can't do it tonight, but I promise next time I'll show up and pop a Discord with you. Thanks, Chawesy, and commiserations that you can't come on. Yes, I can still ask you via chat, though. Chawesy, if you replied to my comment asking, I apologise for asking it again. But you drink coffee, very much approve. But I wanted to know how you make your coffee and how you like your coffee. I'm very intrigued to find out. Truthful Zamboni works a lot. Alright. Well, I don't know. Hang on. It's near perm week, and especially considering relic crystal doesn't exist, and in that unweakened frame, cyclone will push. You're going to want sniper to keep him away, plus relic cyclone has one knockback only. Okay. So, am I doing the sort of thing like turning the sniper off until the relic, the right clone, breaks rank? Huh, Greg's beginner guide to making coffee. You say that, but actually, that is a bit of a planned video. I've come up with a system. Now I just turn it on all times. Oh, here I was, perfectly prepared to do strategy, and Lucas is like, don't trust you with that. No, I mean, that's probably not the reason, and I'm also glad. Right. Oh! Oof, alright. Oh, sorry if it was like dragging a secret out of you, Chawesy. I didn't want to do that. So I usually just use coffee granules, chuck in some hot water, stir, add 1/5 of milk. On a fancy day, I'll get that really nice coffee powder stuff and boil it with a coffee filter. You do coffee filters, Chawesy. That's amazing. I'm amazed by that. And I'm amazed, not to discredit your taste, that you're able to drink instant coffee. I can't. I really don't like it. But I mean, good for you. And you're a milk coffee. Completely different from my coffee taste. But variety is the spice of life. Good for you, Chawesy, and thank you for telling me, and us. Can I say how I like my coffee? Is anyone interested? Now, mostly, I use ground and roast coffee, I think it's called. You know, just the ground stuff that isn't instant coffee. And I use a cafetiere. It's taken me ages to get the right cafetiere technique, but now I have. Oh, now I have. It makes the most glorious coffee. Honestly, put on a 10-minute brew. It doesn't blow your head off, but it goes near there, and it's just wonderful. Oh, an Overwatch remix. Yeah, yeah. Instant is horrible, gives me the energy to go on. Yeah. I find that when I do that sort of thing, I develop a tolerance to it so quickly that after a day of doing that sort of thing, I actually get more tired when I drink the instant stuff. But thanks for telling me, Chawesy. That is really interesting, and I did want to find out, so thank you. Oh, and I made a little mantra for my coffee. I don't know if anyone's interested. Also, I like it strong like my opinions and black like my soul. Way too reliant on instant for work. We're like this is flipping instant coffee drinkers anonymous, this stream. My friend uses cream like it's cream with coffee. Uses one for sugar, one for coffee, one for creamer. Intriguing. That would be like the opposite of my kind of coffee, honestly. Like lattes and stuff, cannot stand it. I don't like milk in coffee, and when the coffee's mostly milk and that, the only coffee with like milk in it that I'll have is a mocha. I don't mind a mocha. If I don't drink coffee for more than 3 days straight, I'm going to perish the next day. I love this coffee chat. It's brilliant. Oh, also, one of my songs I listen to while editing is a very good instrumental one, which is a remix of an 11 Acorn Lane song, so DJ might know it. And it's an instrumental remix of it, and it's called like Sugar and Cream Extra Cream remix. It's really good music. Can we play a stage for continuing coffee chat? Yeah, okay, Lucas, I'll go for it, because I'm sure everyone will rally behind you, and they'll spam mods if there's no gacha. So, we'll answer Chawesy's question on instant cappuccino when we come back, because this is going to require absolute focus. Yeah! Super chat, yeah! Right, okay, that was a Race to the Moon reference. Don't like coffee because I'm young, like the taste of sweets. You see, sweets, they don't interest me. I'm just far more savoury. Rega's mum adopted me. Unlikely. She said I was one mistake too many. She didn't say that. I say that. But she said definitely no more children. And probably includes adoptions too. Right, so what do I do now? I just thought I'd find out from you. People joining and finding a coffee discussion group. I love a coffee discussion group. Oh yeah, Lucas got flashbacks to that other stream. Look, it worked before. Oh, this one's a remix of Swing What You Got. Why'd you let him hit the bass? I thought you were supposed to. That's what people were telling me to do. Sorry, Lucas, are we not supposed to do that? I thought someone said about A Bahama. Oh, we probably don't have that anymore. Okay, well, we'll try again. It's not no continues. But you should probably tell me what to do. Spawn cat jobs early. Right, okay. Chicken and coffee chat. I know, good combo, eh? Man on a mountain top. And I said to him, what's the secret, Pop? The people down below, they all want to know how to play the game of life before they've got to go. I went with me and said I pondered long. Let's go for a wild card. To Mother Nature's song. Life ain't just for fun. Hang on. You've got to swing what you got to save your soul. Swing what you got for it gets old. Couples better round. Don't start with a frown. Just get on your dancing shoes and dance them out of town. Love how it's common sense to Lucas. I'm like, what do you do wrong? You and me both, Chawesy. You and me both. I am confused. Right, okay. What you got to save your soul? Hang on. My brother in chat probably people said don't spam before, so I don't know if I'm actually doing this right. Greetings from Australia. No, don't say it, Reggae. Don't say it. That's cultural appropriation. Hello to you. A Bahama. Okay. You got to swear. This is what I mean about dissonance, Lucas. People were adamant before, don't spam. So I don't know
what is right in these situations. It's a minefield. So seeing, you know, when you see me doing these things, you're like, what? This is just acting on advice I was given before because I don't know what's right and what's wrong. Probably because I didn't average. Okay. Oh, of course, first row's combos. That's why Jason made the distinction. Got it. Ah! Oh, whoops. No! Let me pause it, you fool! Flippin' floppin'. What a rude man. What a rude man. Honestly. Catch up. I'm not wasting those items. Ah ha ha! Oh, I thought I was going to lose again. That would have made me a right plonk. For items you already have 100 each of. I can watch ads for cat food, Lucas, and you know what? That will benefit Ponos. Guess who's a madman? It's me. Yeah? 3 items at once. I'm not wasting that. I'll break my heart. Yappa ba da da ba da ba ba da ba da. Ya da ba da da ba. Yappa ba da da ba da ba ba da da. La 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 la. Ya da 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 da. Have you took the quiz? No, but I've seen about it. I love a quiz from Ponos, honestly. Excited for that. That's what I'm excited for. Not best of the best. And, of course, your reaction to me being a mad lad. If I fail now... Flippin' Jace! Honestly, don't even say that. Not TikTok. No, it's Electro Swing. That's an incidental connection to TikTok I don't know the context of. It's just a good piece of music. I don't care about TikTok. Honestly. You lot and your TikTok. Right. Yeah, I mean, I can tell. Video's got like 11 million views. That doesn't often... It's actually only happened for Electro Swing when it's either Caravan Palace or it's been used in flipping Musically or TikTok. I'm familiar, but that's not the reason I listen to it. Anyway, we've, a lot of those I can be your angel or your devil kind of person. I don't know, is this the kind of people who are like pretending to be gamer girls and they like they like provocatively like stick the finger up and go, you know, just like mysteriously at the camera, like, and then they flick round, they go again, just stick the finger up. He's like no or yes, or they sort of dance around mysteriously. I don't know. I never did. But it makes TikTok sound like a drug. Maybe it is. I never did it. So I should probably go back to answering Chawesy's question about instant cappuccinos. Now, I have, through one reason or another, I don't say that as a mask for having stolen it. I didn't steal it. Just want to make that clear. Oh, okay. Thank you for the clarification, Lucas. I'm not sure I've ever had a TikTok explained to me in such detail, or thought I would enjoy having a TikTok explained to me in detail. So, thank you. I think I prefer it in the written sense than actually seeing it. So, yeah, through one reason or another, I have this packet of, like, instant mochas, and taken from, like, a hotel room once. I think I had an instant sort of, like, a coffee with milk in it thing. And that was alright, actually. I enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I would, considering it's coffee with milk in it. Didn't steal, Chawesy! I mean, except for from hotel rooms, but that's legal, right? You're paying them loads of money to stay in the room. You deserve the tea at the very least. And they're all right. And the mochas, they're really nice. They're double choc mochas, so essentially they're just hot chocolate with a bit of get you going energy in them. So yeah, no, I quite like them. Those instant mixes, instant coffee though. Ugh, hate it. I'm sorry, but I hate it. Even like Nescafe Azera, not sponsored. That's supposed to be like nicer than oh, that's a Caravan Palace song. I don't want them to. Well, we could just go to a new Caravan Palace song, couldn't we? Actually, if that one's going to play anyway. Weirdly, that one there, Dirty Side of the Street, isn't on streaming services. Don't get it. Anyway, in short, the Nescafe Azera ones, they're supposed to be nicer than normal instant coffee. Apparently, they got a bit of ground coffee in there as well. They're still not nice, really. And it's just paying a lot more money for the instant coffee. So I personally wouldn't recommend them. Anyway, that's my little piece on instant coffee. I guess it is time to listen to a new Caravan Palace song, because actually I said I'd do this, and I keep wanting to do it, but I never get round to doing it. Oh wow, they've made quite a lot of official videos. Made one for Plume now. Interesting. So I bet I know what DJ is going to be spamming the chat with already. Oh no, he's not here. Oh right, no chance for him to do that then. Okay. So the next one on my list for listening to was, I believe. Oh, crikey! It's a bit rude. We've got no DJ to be excited. He usually gets on the stream and shouts, "Water guns, water guns, water guns." That's his favourite from the album. But we'll be working through it, and he's not there to shout that anymore. And you know what? I thought I wouldn't miss it, but I really miss it. Honestly, what is DJ doing? Right, okay, so I am going to listen. What on earth is your up? Oh, there's uploads. Right, okay. Crikey. Right. Okay, yes. The next released one, Melancholia, we will be listening to now. So, there you go. Right, let's give it a go. Don't, block this stream, please, Caravan Palace. They might do that. I really hope they don't do that. But if you don't see the stream archive, this will be why.
Driving my 50, I see no line on my way, nothing to say. Yes, I'm feeling guilty, was on my high bar, I'm losing ground anyway. I'm setting up my own shame, bring me back my old flame, or I'll be long gone, love me world. Just not getting used to all the things I push through. I feel unplugged, no more words.
I was up ahead, no one could have chased me. Going high speed, didn't feel that fame would change me. Facing old fears, am I gonna stay here? Losing more sleep, surely gonna die before I wake. I was up ahead, no one could have chased me.
This sounds like a generic pop song. It's got that beat behind it, isn't it? That's more electro swing.
I see how much they miss me. Writing lines every day, nothing to say. Yes, I'm feeling guilty. I'm aiming so far, was feeling awesome anyway. I'm setting up my own shame, bring me back my old flame, or I'll be so gone, love me world. Even tried the voodoo, seeing what I could do. Can't hold a flood, no more world.
I was up ahead, no one could have chased me. Going
This sounds like a generic rap music. Now, Moonshine, I didn't like that much the first time I listened to it, but now I do really quite like it, so I don't know. Although I'm not sure I like this. I like that instrumental bit. Nice wob wob wob, really. Oh, I realised I didn't answer Chawesy's question that directly. My point about it was that I could only relate to sort of instant packets, so I'm not sure I'd had an instant cappuccino. So that's the reason I went on that angle. It's like an instant latte I dislike just as much as a normal latte. It's just really not my kind of coffee. Nice piano virtuoso. Trying to commentate on music without knowing anything about music, that's the problem. And that's the end of the song. So let's look forward to the stream getting blocked. I'm not sure I like that one. But then I said the same about Moonshine, so who knows? Once I've given it more lessons, I'm not sure. Don't think it was good. I've watched the Fate series, no, but it's been recommended to me, this stream. And speaking of this stream, it's over. So that's the case, really. I feel like I'm now going to have to try and justify the fact I spent 30 cat food on this. The reason is that I couldn't be bothered to do it again in the thought that it might get worse. So I just thought, you know what, I'll take that. I can easily earn back the 30 cat food, and then that's this all done and sorted. Lucas is right, I have loads of items, but actually, you know what, I wanted to do it, and... Very loud at my elbow. Maybe, you know, if you don't like the idea, just think of me as an absolute madman. Because I am, clearly, madman. And this madman is now going to, as previously discussed, I'm really glad that book discussion brought us into like discussions about food and drink. I love talking about food and drink. As a musician in high school band, your commentary is fun to hear. Oh, good. I'm not sure that means I sounded like I knew anything about music, but if it was fun, yeah, no, I'm glad for that. Okay, good. I used the word virtuoso. That's musical. That is like when one person plays the piano well, isn't it? Send that to me, Lucas. Okay. Anyway, yeah, basically, that will be me gone. I'm about to have a pizza, like a true mad lad. Not coffee at this time, but probably coffee tomorrow. And that will be the case. Thank you all for popping along. Thank you for humouring me by talking to me briefly about the book, but then primarily about food and drink. We had a lovely coffee chat. And we found out how Chawesy has his coffee. If he's being fancy, a filter. Otherwise, instant coffee to keep him his very energetic. I was trying to be flattering, and then my mouth just went. It's because I'm just getting emotional. Being his energetic, exciting, and engaging self. There we go. Good stream. Thank you, Chawesy. That means a lot. And thank you for all your happy wishes. Very kind of you all. That will be it then, because it is 9:45 at night and I should probably have my pizza quite soon. I shall probably watch a bit of motorsport with it. So up until now I've had to listen to it on the radio, and as a sport where you watch cars going around a track, radio coverage is not all that fun, but that's all there is. So, I will see you all in a bit. Probably, maybe, with that survey. But who knows? Depends. Whatever will be on will appear. And now, I'm going to disappear. Thank you all for coming along. Thank you for the donations. I've been introduced to a new currency today. That's exciting. Found out I do, in fact, know very little about Spanish, but probably knew that already. And now I know more about coffee. And we like coffee. And we've beaten this level, also. And 30 cat food's gone. To a good cause. So, ta-ra.